Today we are making a pizza casserole using yeast rolls, frozen yeast rolls.
That's right. If you don't really feel comfortable making your own homemade pizza crust, this is an alternative that you can use with just a bag of frozen yeast rolls.
And it doesn't matter the brand, just as long as they're frozen yeast rolls. And of course you want to start with your casserole dish and you want to spray it with some oil. Now we're using olive oil and a spritzer, but you use whatever you need. The point is that you don't want your bread to stick to your casserole dish.
You want to be able to get all of that pizza goodness out of there.
Just put those rolls in. You want to be a little stingy with the space between them because you want them to form up real tight. Don't want any gaps between them. They're going to spread as they rise.
Spray them again with some oil because you know what comes next. These are yeast rolls, so they've got to rise.
Just going to cover them with some saran wrap. And you're going to set these aside till they've approximately doubled in size. All right, those rolls have approximately doubled in size. So we're going to pull that saran wrap off.
And this is a good idea to keep in mind when you're making it with these yeast rolls. Use the deepest casserole dish that you've got because they're going to rise. We didn't think that through, so we used our regular Pyrex, and as you can see, we weren't able to pour the sauce over top of our rolls for fear of flooding the dish, so we just brushed it on.
And the sauce we're using here is our everyday pizza sauce. Look up in the corner to see the link to it. But we do just brush this on. Brush it as thick or as thin as you like. If you can, pour it. I mean, it's all up to you on how much tomato sauce goodness you want on your pizza.
Or if you're like me, you always put a little bit of sauce on the side to dip it in anyway. I like saucy pizza.
But get it all down in those nooks and crannies. And then after that, you're going to start adding your toppings.
And this is the part where if you wanted to let your kids get involved and maybe you to do one for the kids and one for the adults, and you put the rolls in and then let them put their favorite toppings on there, perfect for game night, perfect for a party, perfect for anything that you need something quick, but that's also going to be very delicious and shareable. I think that's the thing we like about it, is that the rolls kind of make it real easy to just cut right into it.
Just tear it apart. Now we're using canned mushrooms here. Of course, feel free to use whatever kind you want. One of the whole things about pizza is there such a thing as a bad pizza? No, not really. This isn't perfection. This isn't professional pizza. This is an everyday pizza casserole that you could have for dinner.
You know, if you wanted to, you could even do a breakfast pizza with this too.
You could absolutely do a breakfast.
Scrambled eggs and sausage, bacon. You could do whatever you want to with it, but we were just craving some pizza and we didn't feel like going out to the local pizza place, so we just made it at home with what we had on hand.
Which in this case also included pepperoni.
And you could use the mini pepperonis, which are really cute and fun. You could use turkey pepperoni, you could use Canadian bacon, whatever you want. Again, this is just, you do you. This is what we had on hand. And now for my very favorite topping, green olives. This is one of the reasons that I like to make pizza at home, because I love green olives on a pizza, but it is so difficult to go to a pizza restaurant and find green olives as a topping that you can add. So when you make it at home, you can put what you want to on it, and in this case, you could have filled the top of this thing with green olives and it wouldn't have been enough.
Then of course, once you put your green olives on there, cheese. Now we're using a blend here, but you use mozzarella, you use whatever you like. But you want to make sure this thing is covered in cheese. After that, it's into the oven. After you've baked it, it's going to come out and you're going to see a nice hot pizza casserole.
Just dig on in. If you like the corner pieces like me, then you've got 4 opportunities, or you can go straight for the middle, but as you can see, there's some division between each of the pieces, so it's real easy to just put your little spatula in there and scoop it out, put it on your plate, add some extra everyday pizza sauce if you're like me and you want some extra sauce on it, but this is really, really a good meal.
So let us know in the comments if you've made this or if you plan on making it, and then watch this next video for another great recipe from Ghost Host Kitchen.
Bye.